Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't see you standing there.
You didn't.
No. I really, I can't see anything without my safety glasses on. So what can I do you for?
Yeah, so I'm here to drop off my truck. It's under warranty. It's having some weird transmission issues.
Okay, then we'll just throw your keys into the bowl of despair.
Okay. So about how long do you think this is going to take?
So it is, it's a day of the week, so we are extremely busy, and we will not be able to take a look at your truck for at least 2 weeks.
Oh wow, so do I get a rental car?
Sir, the only way Ford will pay for a rental car is if the work takes more than 2 hours.
So will it take more than 2 hours? You just said 2 weeks.
Sir. As I just explained, we will not be able to determine how much work your truck will take for at least 2 weeks.
So I'm without a car for 2 weeks while it just sits here.
Well, yes. It seems that now you understand. Welcome to the Ford service experience. We do have a shuttle that can take you home, but it's driven by a monkey, so I don't recommend it.
Alright!
So this is my 2017 F-150 and it is broken again. But that's okay because we're gonna fix it ourselves today with this little black box right here. Before we get to that, how about a little recap as to why we're here? Because this is the same problem I've had before. So this truck has Ford's 10R80 transmission in it. It was used in many vehicles from 2017 onto today. They're still using it today. So it's in the F-150, it's in the Mustang, it's in the Bronco, it's in the Navigator, it's in a lot of things. And they have a problem. So when this truck hit 30,000 miles, I noticed a shifting jerk. It was when you were in park and you go to drive, the truck would jerk and you could feel inside the truck. It was pretty embarrassing. And then after that, it developed a downshifting jerk. So whenever I was slowing down, the truck would like prematurely downshift and it'd jerk you as you were downshifting. And then it got an upshifting jerk and it's just, the shifting was bad. And the reason for that is if you look underneath the truck right here, the transmission is right up in here. And if you look, you can pretty much see nothing because it's the bottom of the transmission. But if you could see inside the transmission, you would see what they call a TCM or transmission control module. Apparently what it does is it learns your driving habits over time, and then it decides that it hates you and it wants to make your truck shift jerkily. Don't know why they designed it that way, but there's a lot of people out there suing Ford over it. So today, the truck has developed the problem again. So I think, like I said, 30,000 miles, we had the problem, and then I installed this. So this is the Cobb access port. It is a little tuning computer of sorts. You can tune your engine with it, and you can also tune your transmission with it. And what it does when it tunes your transmission is it reflashes that TCM. So it wipes your driving history from the TCM, and for me anyway, that fixed my problem completely. It may not fix it for everybody because there are sometimes valve issues that you actually have to go in there and physically fix, but for many people, this may be the answer. And so we're gonna do a little bit of a reenactment now because I actually fixed this the other day. It was just bugging me so much I had to stop and do it. And here's how it went down. So here we are driving along listening to... No, we are not listening to Call Me Maybe. It's copyrighted. You can't do that here. So here we are driving along, eating the Pop-Tart that my 3-year-old left in the car this morning. And we start to slow down. So this is the first thing that happened this second time that the problem occurred. When the truck downshifted, sorry, my mouth was full. So when the truck downshifted from fourth to third, I started to get that same shifting jerk again. It wasn't the shift from park into drive like it was the first time. The downshift was the first shifting jerk that occurred. Then a few days later, I got a 1 to 2 upshift jerk. It would go from 1 and it would just slam right into 2. And that's when I knew something was wrong again. So I let it go that way for, I don't know, a week or so. I was gonna plan on doing a video right then. And then, life happened. So I just couldn't stand it anymore. So one day I just pulled over on the side of the road. And pulled out my Cobb access port. Always keep it in my truck. I've never had to use it before on the road, but I always keep it there just in case. So all you do is you take this OBD2 cable here, plug it in, hook it up to your access ports, and turn on your accessory power. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to tuning. We're going to go to change the TCM map, the transmission map. and I'm going to change it to simulated stock. We had it on OEM Plus, and we want to change it so it will reflash the TCM. It's doing things. It thinks things are, yep, things are happening. And this actually goes pretty quick. So this is real time right here on the side of the road. You can do it that fast. There you go. It's resetting the TCM learning. That's what we want. We want our transmission to not have learned anything. It went to school, but you know what? Never graduated. Okay, we were successful, but we're going to change it back real quick after we turn the car off. All right, so real quick again, we're going to go to TCM map, and I want it back on, what was it, OEM Plus? Yeah, sport mode was just a little bit too much for me, so we're going to go back to OEM Plus, and it will be exactly the way we just had it a second ago, but hopefully better. All right, and we are done again. Unplug our access port, and we should be good to go. So yes, flashing my transmission again worked a second time. Lightning struck twice. I did not have to get a new transmission. I did not have to get it worked on. Didn't have to go to the dealer. I was able to flash it myself on the side of the road in a matter of seconds, and it fixed the shifting jerk problem. I had 20,000 miles in between the last time I flashed it and now, so hopefully it lasts at least for that long, maybe longer. I did update the access port this time. There were some changes to the maps that Cobb has, so maybe that'll keep it from going bad in the future. Maybe it won't. I don't know, but I can just do it again and go on my way. So here's the bad thing though. You can only do this if you have an F-150. Cobb does make their access port tuner for Mustangs, which also have this problem, but they only do ECU tuning, at least as of today. Maybe they'll add transmission tuning in the future because it's the same transmission. But if you have an F-150, you can try this out yourself. It is a little pricey to get the tuner. You can't just get the transmission tuner, you have to get the engine tuner too. It's about $1,000, but you don't have to go to the dealer. You can do it yourself and make your truck shift like it should, which is something you shouldn't have to pay $1,000 for, but we're here, whatever. So that's it for today. I'm gonna finish this Pop-Tart and see y'all in the next one. Couldn't pass it up. Thanks, monkey.